What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, once again, we're talking about the highly anticipated super welterweight fight between the king of the welterweight division, Errol the True Spence Jr., and the guy that a lot of people consider to be the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, Terence Crawford. Now, this time, guys, Shakur Stevenson gives his take on this upcoming fight, and I'll say this about Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion, if anybody's pegged to be the next Floyd Mayweather, it's this kid right here. I think he is terrific. He's just coming off of his win over Oscar Valdez to unify at the 130-pound division, and he has a high boxing IQ, so I do respect his opinion when it comes to these two guys. So let's read what he had to say about this upcoming fight. Now, the first thing he was asked about, he was on Fight Hub TV. Shout out to those guys, by the way. He was asked about who he thinks is the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. And he says, I think Terence Crawford should be #1 because every time out he delivers. And that's the absolute truth, guys. He's been stopping his opponents for quite some time now. And, you know, you can't sleep on him. Even if you're an Errol Spence Jr. fan, you have to give him his props, and you have to respect the fact that he is a dangerous fighter. You know, there's a reason why a lot of people have him picked to be #1 pound for pound king. Now, let's get into what he had to say about both fighters. He says that Bud has got to be aware that Errol wants it to be a slugfest. So he's going to throw a bunch of punches. He wants it to be an ugly fight. And that's the absolute truth. You guys know the high volume of punches Errol the True Spence Jr. likes to throw. He likes to work behind that jab. He uses the basics to his advantage and his size and his strength, and he stays disciplined, and he likes to go to the body, up and down. He's going to be relentless. And of course, he wants it to be an ugly fight because he is the bigger guy between the two. Now, this is what he says, what Errol has to be aware of. He says Errol has to be aware of Terence's speed. I don't think he realizes that Terence is a lot faster than he looks on the outside when you get in on the inside. And that's the truth. You know, Errol's not the fastest guy, so he's definitely going to have to watch out for the speed. And it's just not the speed when it comes to Terence Crawford. It's the speed. He has power in both hands. He can switch from righty to lefty, and he can set those traps up for you. And here's the thing. It's the traps that get a lot of fighters when Bud sets them up. He hits you with punches that you don't see coming, and those are the ones that's going to put your lights out. The ones that you don't see coming is what's going to put your lights out. So Errol has to be very aware of that, stay disciplined, and pose his jab early on in the fight to take control of the fight. So Shakur Stevenson gives an excellent observation, in my opinion. This fight, 50-50 fight. I don't know who wins. Some of you guys think you know who wins, but we're just going to have to wait and see when the contracts get made. This is one of those fights I can't miss. I'm probably going to go to this fight come hell or high water. I'm getting to this fight. But you guys tell me what you think about what Shakur Stevenson has to say in the comment section. Do you think he's right? Who do you have in this fight? And do you think there'll be a knockout? Let me know in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.